We are live. Excellent. Morning, Fari. Piari. How are you? Let's begin to breathe deeply into the nose, out through the mouth. With each inhale, deepen into the breath. Hold at the top. Exhale deeply through the nose. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Morning, Sangs. Thanks for joining this yoga class. We'll continue to breathe deeply and tune in to what's happening today. Coming to you live from Chicago. It's 38 degrees here today. The world is already shifting toward the light. I heard yesterday it's 89 degrees in Colorado right now. Crazy, breaking records, record highs. So weird weather all over the world today. It's the new moon. It was exactly at 8:23 last night here in Chicago. And this morning we are in the very first breath of the new lunar cycle. The waxing crescent has just begun. And a seed was planted. Today we tend to it. Mercury still in retrograde. Spring Equinox, so exciting, arrives tomorrow. Hi, Sangs from India. Namaste. Spring Equinox, the journey that we're on, this path to peace, one day showed up to the mat at 6:55 in the morning. The sun rising over Chicago on the last day of winter. Gratitude is not the denial of difficulty. Good morning, G-Dog. You doing yoga with me today? All right. Gratitude is not the denial of difficulty. It is the expansion of attention, wide enough to hold both the hard things and the good ones simultaneously. It is the practice of slowing down enough to notice what was already there. Today we practice expansion on the mat, in the body, in the breath. The cosmic timing is perfect in this last day of Mercury in retrograde, the planet of the mind, going direct tomorrow. Today we use that last one. Deepest inhale of the day. Hold, suspend the breath. Deepest exhale of the day. Empty yourself completely. This empty space is the beginning of gratitude. Opening mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Hands in prayer. Heart center. Eyes closed. Gurudev Namo. Hands in prayer. Heart center. Eyes closed. Let's chant 3 times together. Or you can just listen. Om Namo. It means I bow to the creative wisdom. I bow to the divine teacher within. We tune in. We bow to the lineage of teachers. Om Namo. Every person who kept this practice alive so we could be here on this last day of winter in the first light of a new moon together. Om. Really sit with it. Let it be something you normally walk past without noticing. And if you need some inspiration, clean water to drink, food in your refrigerator, just the chance to be alive today. That the sun rose again. Today is another opportunity to be our best self. It could be the heat in your home, or the AC. It could be the person who texted you yesterday. We'll sit here in gratitude for 90 seconds. And if your mind wanders, just gently, like a friend to a friend, nudge your mind back in the direction of the breath. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. Without looking or sensing with anything other than the heart. Completely soft. A grateful thought and a grateful feeling. Final neck roll. Slowest breath, slowest movement yet. Next, shoulder rolls. Heart opener. Roll the shoulders forward, then back, then down. 10 times. Connect breath to movement. Inhale the shoulders up. Exhale down. Inhale the shoulders up. Exhale down. Good morning, unique clip. And now slowly back the other direction. Hold the heart opener for 5 full breaths. At the heart center, Anahata, this is where gratitude lives. Let's clasp the hands behind your back. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open the chest. Lift the heart. Hold here for 5 breaths. This is where gratitude lives. When the chest is collapsed, gratitude cannot land there. So we're opening the landing pad for gratitude. Close the eyes, deepest breath. Feel into the heart. Anahata chakra. Maybe a smile comes to your face. Cat cow. Find your way to a table. Hands and knees, tabletop. This is day 6 of cat cow. You know this by eyes closed if it feels safe. Final, slowest round. Slow down. Take note. Be grateful for your spine. Child's pose. From tabletop, sink back into child's pose, arms extended forward, forehead to the mat. This is the bow. Inhale to reach forward, exhale to sink just a little bit more deeply, the head below the heart, the ego below the earth, total surrender into thankfulness. Find traction in the spine. Stay here for 2 full minutes and just breathe. Let the deeply in, deeply out. Twist right ear grounds. Keep the right knee grounded. Morning, Alec. How you doing, bro? It's been a long time. We're just doing some yoga if you want to join. If not, no worries. Supine spinal twist. Morning, Sudha. Supta Matsyendrasana on the back. Knees drop to one side. Let's come to our backs, hug the knees into the chest, and then let both knees drop to the right. Ground the shoulder blades. Gaze left. Releasing the tension, maybe breathe here. Deeply into the belly. Exhale fully. 2 more like that. Into the belly. Into the chest. Exhale. Even slower than you inhale. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Let it go. Inhale. Knees into chest, reset. Exhale. Feet to the mat. Bump the hips to the right. Knees fall gracefully to the left. Shoulders to a T or goalpost. Inhale. Sympathetic state. Gratitude flows more easily when we're in this state. When we're in fight or flight, bracing, rushing, or defending, we literally cannot access appreciation. So slow the nervous system down, and gratitude appears naturally. That is this practice. Next, we'll do 3 sun salutations. Come to standing. We'll do Surya Namaskar, which is a greeting of gratitude to the sun. The word Namaskar shares a root with Namaste. I bow to the divineness, divinity in you. We are bowing to the light within you, to the light in the sun, to the light in all living beings, for we are all connected by this light. 3 rounds, inhale all the way up. Look at that space in between your thumbs. Exhale that seed of gratitude into your heart one last time. We'll flow this 3rd round of gratitude on our own. You can follow me or find your own rhythm. Connect breath to movement. Gratitude for the practice. For every teacher who woke up early and showed up. For every morning that you did also. For the year-long journey we are on together. This is round 3. So, let's move into the backbone. We carry it with us this morning. Be grateful for these tools that have been gifted to us by the teachers that have come before us. Yogi Bhajan, for me, Tommy Rosen. Begin spinal flex. Easy seat, hands grip the shins or the ankles. Inhale forward, chest lifts. Exhale back, spine rounds. Say Sat Nam, silent like Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale. Inhale, exhale. Find a rhythm. You can follow me. Find a rhythm. You can follow me or find your own. Be here for 1 minute. Close the eyes. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, pull on the root lock. Suspend the breath. Lift the heart. Lift the shoulders back and down. Inhale the hands up overhead. Pull the root lock. Exhale slowly as if you're moving through honey. Even slower than that. Place the hands on the earth, ground in. Close the eyes. Feel the hum of aliveness. Spinal flex on heels. Sitting on the heels, feel your sits bones with your heels. Feel your heels with your sits bones. Feel a smile come to your face. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Lift and hold. Navel to spine. Pull on the pelvic floor. Up and in. Inhale the hands up overhead and reach. Pull in the lock. Pull in the lock. Squeeze the hands together. And when you can't suspend the breath anymore, exhale fully, slowly, even slower. Even slower than that. Exhale the hands to the mat. Seated meditation. Enjoy the silence. Spinal twist. Hands to shoulders. Twist to the left. Inhale. Twist to the right. Exhale. In through the nose. Out through the nose. like a washing machine, wringing out the last bit of negative energy that you're holding in the spine. 1 minute. Three, two, one. Inhale. Good morning. Inhale. Good morning, Ishara Jayasingha, the victorious lioness. Good morning. Elbow tips up. Hole in the root lock. We are wringing out that last bit of negative energy. Navel to spine. What did you learn these 3 weeks? These past 3 weeks that you are grateful for? When you can't suspend the breath any longer, exhale the hands into Gyan Mudra. Close the eyes. Remember what you're grateful for. Bring a smile to your face and energetically feeling to the wavelength of gratitude. Good morning, Black Coffee. Thanks for joining. One minute. The heart center opens with every movement. Anahata actually means, or one definition is actually unstruck. The sound that was never struck. The love that needs no words. That is the energy of gratitude at its deepest. Thankful not for any one particular thing, but for the simple fact of being alive. Pull in the lock. 3, 2, 1. Inhale fully. Suspend the breath. Pull on the root lock. Inhale the hands up overhead and reach. Press navel to spine. And when you can't suspend the breath any longer, exhale. Or inhale, rather. Let the belly fill up. Finger and thumb together. Close eyes. Let that settle. Feel the aliveness. Prana. Life force. Silence. Gratitude. Upper spinal flex. Hand cervical spine forward. Exhale, cervical spine back. Elbows locked. Upper spine flexes, inhale. Exhale, round. When problems are loud, when difficult relationships weigh on us. This flex is the antidote. We're literally uncollapsing the place where we store the weight. "30 seconds. Three, two, one. Inhale, shrug the shoulders. Suspend the breath. Pull the navel to spine. Pull in the root lock. Gaze at the third eye point. Release tension. Inhale the hands up overhead. Reach. And when you can't suspend the breath any longer, reach. And when you can't suspend the breath any longer, allow the belly to fill. Hands come down to the earth. Feel the earth's energy mixing with your energy of gratitude. How much are you carrying that belongs to someone else? Can you drop, can you drop it and replace it with this wavelength of gratitude? And back to neck rolls. Ear to shoulder, no crunching. Chin up. Exhale, chin down. 5 circles in one direction. Slow it down. Feel the profoundness of this movement as you slow the breath and slow the movement. Really feel into each moment and each moment in between the moment. Inhale left or opposite. Switch directions and switch directions again. Feel into each muscle fiber in the neck. Really send your breath there. And when you're ready, spine bear grip once more. At throat level, inhale, pull in the lock. Press all the, inhale and then press all the air out on Sat. Press the navel to spine. Feel the earth beneath you. Allow Nam to refill the lungs. Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. Forcefully press air out on Sat. Allow it to easily return on Nam. Find a rhythm. Follow me or find your own rhythm. Sat, Nam, 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 Sat, Nam. Truth is my identity. Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. On the first morning of the Lunar New Year, Sat, Nam, or the seasonal New Year, I should say. Sat Nam. The last day of winter. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. With gratitude for this practice, for this path to peace. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Keep reaching. Re-engage. Clasp the hands together tight. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Gratitude isn't Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Gratitude isn't always easy. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. It is a choice. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Peace is a choice. We must choose to walk the path of peace, especially when it's difficult. Exhale the hands slowly, even more slowly than that, all the way down to the mat. Rest your gaze. Allow that to settle. And find Shavasana. Non-negotiable. After Sat Kriya, the prana needs to redistribute. So, this is part of the practice. Something, to think about something, have to check off a to-do. This is not one of those moments. So, the practice is still working, even in this rest state. And the new moon energy is still planting. So, this gratitude that you cultivated today is seeding itself into the body right now. We'll be here for about 3 minutes. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Make your way to a fetal position. Feel the earth beneath you. Imagine if you were in an energetic womb. Imagine a umbilical cord of light. Place your hands in prayer and on your heart center. And if I invite you to repeat after me, if it feels right. Universe, please put us in the places you want us to be, with the people you want us to be with, doing the things you want us to do. Thank you for the joys and the challenges of our lives. May we continue to root down into our lives' true purpose and to rise up to live a full life, full of happiness, full of freedom. May all beings be happy. May all beings be free. Deep breath in. And may my every thought, may my every word, may my every action in some way contribute to that happiness and that Num. I bow to the divine light and love and gratitude that exists in you and in all living beings. Namaste. If you have some time, I invite you to sit in this moment. Eyes closed, in meditation, and enjoy the peace you've created throughout this practice. Today is your peaceful day. Don't let anyone, anything change that.